Going to the farmer's market here on Venice Boulevard, and I'm going to pick up some artisan bread, some cherry tomatoes for my dish tonight, which is going to be a cherry tomato soup and a gourmet grilled cheese sandwich. Get my head. Yeah, this is Chef Ron, and I'm here today. And this for French Bakery. This is where I get my artisan bread at, and it's very good and everything else. This is the owner, this is Shirley, where I buy my bread at, usually on Sundays. And she makes real good bread. It's all fresh. Yeah. This is the bread I usually get for my gourmet grilled cheese sandwiches. Okay. Yeah, and this is Shirley, a friend of mine. Want to say a little bit about your bread?
My bread is all organic, no preservatives, no byproducts, freshly made every day. Every day. Just to let you know how much work we do. And
yeah,
here's Ron, my friend.
Hey. Here at the farmer's market, you find about anything and everything down through here. All organic, all farm raised, everything. I found me some tomatoes I'm going to go over and look at right now.
Here, you grab that side and I'll grab this side. We gotta do it together.
Some very beautiful tomatoes here. I think they'll work good for my cherry tomato soup I'm going to make tonight.
Last picture is $1.
How about some
these are all organic, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Use all the organic methods.
all organic. This is the owners. So I'm gonna get me some cherry tomatoes for my cherry tomato soup tonight. Again, and like I said, I'm gonna make me homemade cherry tomato soup with roasted garlic, rosemary, thyme, parsley, and a gourmet grilled cheese sandwich. And to start out with this, I start out with a little olive oil in the pan in my pot. I will start sweating out some of my shallots that are going to go into this soup. Now, since I sweated down my shallots, I add a teaspoon of rosemary, half a teaspoon of thyme, my cherry tomatoes, and my veg stock. Let this come up to a boil, and that way it can break down the tomato some. Then I continue on from there with adding my other ingredients to go with it. Once you get it on there, see that little fresh cracked black. About a half a teaspoon kosher salt. Let it come up to a boil, then turn it down to a simmer from there. When it's done, you guys will be amazed about it, how easy and how simple it is to make this. Very vegetarian on the soup. You have nothing in there, all vegetable stuff. Once you get it coming to boil, I had some garlic I roasted off earlier. Just take that garlic, kind of squeeze it out into there so you can have the roasted garlic in there. Put a couple of pieces of garlic skin I gotta fish out right quick. Stir it down, reduce the heat down once it's boiling real good. And then from here, add you about a cup of heavy cream. If I can get this heavy cream open. Add you about a cup of heavy cream in there. With an immersion blender, you stick it in there, stir the heavy cream up a little bit. With an immersion blender, you can get it down in there. Oops. Now the other part that's going with this homemade cherry tomato soup is I'm going to make a gourmet grilled cheese sandwich. And the bread I'm using is the bread I got today at the farmer's market, which is a rosemary bread. Thank you, Shirley. And the way to do this, you start out, butter one side of the piece of bread. I mean, you want to butter it from edge to edge, but you don't want it saturated in butter. Get that piece down on my hot plate, cast iron, and butter this other side. Get down real good. And as it heats up, it's going to work in there. Then I start layering my cheese down. I have a cheddar, I have a smoked provolone, and I have brie. Brie is a soft cheese, and it's usually, you can find it in a lot of French delis and places like that. I happen to like brie. It's a real good cheese. It pairs good with wine, and it'll go good with this cheese sandwich. Right on top of that, I'll go on the other side, or opposite ends, like this. The other cheese on the other bread. Let this come up, the outside the cheese will melt. Bread will toast nice and brown. And then you just have to serve it up with a cup of soup. Gourmet grilled cheese sandwich, you can't go wrong. I'm taking my sandwich off, it's good and done. Turn the stove off. Reach over, grab me a quick plate. Cut my sandwich in half. Put my soup on the plate. Little cheese down on the end. A little garnish, a little parsley. And there you have it. Gourmet grilled cheese sandwich with homemade tomato soup. Like the sign says, good.